I caught them. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, folks. And when last we left off, you guys were patching yourselves up. I'll say patching yourselves up from your climactic battle with this alien entity that you managed to fend off and I'll say fend off and destroy. Um, healing up from your wounds, checking the news to see that I'll say that to see that your aristocratic foil has been arrested for their wrongdoings and is probably going to be served with a hefty amount of jail time, which partially don't believe simply because of their wealth, but you do know that this is absolutely going to hurt their pockets one way or another. They're more than likely going to be locked up in so much. From what you're gauging, they're probably going to be locked up in so much court legal work that you definitely won't be seeing them for quite some time. Um, Jay's brother, I must say there does seem to be a problem up ahead. I must say Jay's twin brother seems to have gotten a hold of this. I must say of this strange stone and has taken it for himself and has gone. I must say and has gone up. I must say, headed up into the mountains headed up into the Stark Mountains, where he claims to be waiting for you. Because he claims that you are needed for him to ascend.
Whatever the hell that means.
Which
Mountain on the way to same areas where the Elite Four is happening. I know you said we were gonna have to split up, but
Stark Mountain is actually right here. I'm gonna say you head up, and once you reach, I'm gonna say once you are you guys doing anything in town before?
pretty sure we were done with everything we in town. You know, the day before everything went sideways.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if you want to do another restock or anything, because um, GM informing player, whatever I'm gonna say for Jay, whatever you don't have, if you can't find it in the woods, you ain't got it.
Yeah, this is the last shop before the.
This is the last. This is the last shop for you. Um, I'm gonna say for Lattice, he's still, you know, I'm gonna say he's still, I'm gonna say, yeah.
Thing, but yes, this will be a good time to check.
I don't have enough Pokebucks to fire things.
Oh, I mean, if you need Pokebucks, I've got Coupon and I got Pokebucks. Okay, yeah, I got like 50, I had 29 full restores and 26 hyper potions. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay, because I was looking at trying to get things like burn heals.
You could put
Now,
into those. I also have a bunch of berries that cure status conditions. I have 50 berries for burn.
Oh, holy! So it looks like I already have a note here of anti-status 5 each and -1 for burn. So I must have gotten
Yeah,
a stock from you before.
yeah, I got 40 to 50 on just about every status condition. So you,
Okay. Well, in that case, do you mind if I get 5 more of each one?
yeah, go ahead. I can do freeze, paralysis, sleep, poison, confusion, and burn.
Okay. I don't think there's any training I can give your Pokemon that would last.
Until we get to wherever we're going. No,
Yeah, okay. Ah, wait. Do you have any food? Any digestion?
let's see. I've still got the spicy wrap you've given me and the sweet confection you've given
Okay. Uh,
me. And I forgot about the fancy cologne. Yeah, I got that. I
um,
also have the power of time.
yeah. Do you want one of each then? Because of my cooking prowess, even though the negative effect is noted, it won't apply.
Sure. 3 spices and 2 sweet.
Well, I had more than those. I have salt, sour, dry, and bitter.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah. Well, again, you can still take advantage of their effect
oh,
without.
that's right. Okay, so yeah, I will
using the
take some
stuff.
of salt, sour, dry, bitter.
Yep. Oh, I forgot about that. I have a thing that gives temporary hit points when the Pokemon Omnoms. Here's what it is. Target gets additional buff according to the taste of the snack granted the buff. If the um okay, it's phrased as they gain the buff according to the taste. So yeah, effectively, it's ignoring the
Okay, so I guess you can post in the roll 20 what those, and I can copy them over and keep going while you're doing that.
able to this.
So yeah, it sounds like we're pretty good.
Okay.
Running pretty self-sufficiently.
All right. Which case, you guys preparing to leave town. So you guys preparing to leave town after I'll say after this harrowing battle. The people I'll say the people there see you off. Including the maids. They apologize for everything that happened.
Certainly weird.
And experience.
Um, the one maid that I'll say the one maid that you did seem to have the most issue with seems to be apologizing the most.
Good, she knows what she did.
She'll give you both she'll give you both pats on the shoulder, which you can feel fairly strong. I'm about to say fairly strong grip. Almost not on purpose, but seems to still be fairly powerful. And she was like, I wish you best of luck in wherever wherever your paths take you. And I know it doesn't mean much, but feel free to come back.
Consider it.
She'll turn around and look and kind of clap her hands. It was like, all right. I was like, all right, people, chop chop. We've got to. It was like we've got to get the. We've got to get the. It's like we've got to get this place up and running.
Hey,
All right. All right. In which case, I'll say as you guys go ahead and hit the road, making your way. I'll say making your way up this path to.
I still have a wooden chair.
Say making your way up this path, fairly long. I'll say fairly long path, but for the most part, I'll say through a tundra-ish area. It is going to take you. I'll say based on the way. Are you biking the whole way, or are you just kind of enjoying your time, like as you go? Like, are you hurrying, or are you just? All right. I didn't like. I was trying to get an idea of the pace you're going. Like, are you speeding, or are you just kind of going at a enjoying the scenery pace?
From what I recall, we're not on a fairly large clock.
yeah.
You're not. Yeah, you're not on a particularly large. Well, you're on enough of a clock to where you know that whatever Jay is about to do, if you go with him, you will probably miss the league.
Yeah, I remember that from last time because I believe we pretty much.
Yeah.
We hauled ass.
If you haul less, that's the problem. Is you have no clue how long it's going to take him to get through the Stark Mountains. It's like Jay is effectively going to go into the Stark Mountains. You have no clue. You have no clue where you're going, how long it's going to take you, what the journey is going to be like, and if something happens and you get lost in the mountains, then you're, yeah.
All right.
I'll say people who go into the mountains, usually people who go into the mountains, especially deep into them, up into the northern regions, that is usually from up there and back can take anywhere from 3 weeks to like a month and a half. I'll say just because there are no there's a lot of treacherous paths, the weather, you can't move as fast, the terrain, the high level Pokemon. A lot of things that effectively kind of slow you down.
Sure.
Um, I must say, based on your best estimate, if you did decide to go with him, if you go by the fastest measure, effectively the moment you get out of the mountains, the league would be starting.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, we had pretty much discussed that we were going to be splitting our ways.
Yeah.
And so we were just sharing some supplies just now.
All right. In which case?
I do have a wish.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see. Okay, I'm guessing because his Mirai Pokemon uses a Justin buff, then this is more of a thing of something that Lattice is doing and not a property of the food itself. I'm looking at hits the spot, and it's you or your Pokemon uses a digestion buff. It already gets temporary HP equal to my intuition doubled. These points stack with other temporary HP granted by accentuated taste, digestion buff, or by the lunchbox ability. However, um, plus aftertaste, for instance, is your trade of well, it still seems to be coming from. It's kind of the thing is it's chef, and all of these seem to be coming from the treat itself and the preparation that was done. So I'm wondering if it's the spot. You know, if it matters if I am having someone utilize it, or if it's a property of the snack that I've made.
Good question. Um, hmm.
Because like with the coordinator and ribbons and or rather the fashionista and clothing, they can clearly make and hand those out. By the same token, I create snacks. I'm just uncertain which is a property of me and which is a property of the food. In the case of hits the spot. Uh, okay, it does. It just costs a. It costs an AP. I thought it was a property of the. So I suppose, since all it is a mechanical thing, I suppose the other spend an AP or I spend an AP when I had to do something.
Okay. Um, hmm. I'll have to think about that one, but
Okay.
that's a good point. So,
You might have to worry about the negative effects then, since apparently AP spending involved.
I don't really see much of a negative effect, but
Uh,
I was like,
Well, I mean, the negative effect is they become enraged.
ah,
Either way, at least you have some buffs that you
Yeah,
can
it's
throw
not bad.
around.
It's
Yeah, it just I thought it was a property of the food because it seemed to be modifying the food. It's weird. 'Cause I don't think the fashionista has any equivalent, do they? Let
they
me.
do no fashionistas do not have likes and dislikes. They just this just is.
Well, I just meant like when they make their stuff, do they spend the AP on? I mean,
Oh,
that's
yes. There. Well, depending on the item, there was spend AP when used and spend AP when craft.
okay. Okay.
I think digestion buffs just go though, and that might be because digestion buffs are one-offs, whereas fashionista stuff is once per combat. The item doesn't go away.
Oh, I thought it is going away.
We haven't been running it that way. If that's the case,
Oh,
no, fashionista stuff, I believe, is just what it. Yeah.
I think I gypped one of my Pokemon then.
we've been running them as once per combat. Yeah, I guess moderate pace, with the idea we want to make sure we give him enough time to get to the league, but we're not trying to rush our separation.
Oh, okay. In which case, as you are traveling this path, um, at a leisurely pace, you have 5 days.
All right. Training, 5 days of crafting.
I'm going to ask David because I know sometimes he's interested in it. Do you want to try to catch any Pokemon?
I think I'm good for the moment.
Okay. All right. So ignoring all the Pokemon on the way.
Unless something, is either in need of help or just jumps out at us. Yeah.
The way you say,
Uh,
yeah, I mean, like, if I can catch Pokemon now, I do have a pretty set team at the moment.
okay.
And I'm not looking to necessarily become a master a la Ash. So,
Okay.
Yeah, you're not trying to catch them all.
Oh yeah. I must say I didn't know if there were any types or anything. I know that the Pokemon like he catches are, I must say, sometimes to fill slots and like in areas and stuff like that. So that's why I was checking if there was anything like if he was like, oh hey, maybe I can find something that's interesting to have just in case.
I'm good. Thank you.
Awesome. Cool. All right then.
48 XP.
All right. So, in which case, Lattice, I can tell you as a GM, this is likely, I'll say this right here is likely the last chance for you unless you do something specific. Probably your last chance to actually catch something.
Wouldn't hurt to at least see what's around, though.
Fair.
I must say, I'm just letting you know, just in case, because the rest of your route doesn't give much of, must say, because I'm looking at the Pokemon that are between the last two towns, and they kind of almost seem to reset back to standard level. This is unless you actually go into the Stark Mountains, this is the last area to find quote powerful Pokemon.
Okay.
Everything else you find is going to be somewhere between like level 5 and 20.
Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't hurt to at least see what's around them.
Okay.
I guess perception if you want.
Sounds like a plan.
That will determine how many you find.
Uh, we all know that perception is, the best skill that I have. uh,
Hmm. Okay.
Bridge is far.
All right. All right. So that's 4. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. I will put everything between that. That gives you that amount. All right. Let's go. Actually, yeah. Okay. Yep. Tundra. Let's go. Ah. Well then.
Sounds like something awesome.
Okay. So,
Damn. So one, one day we're working a good move.
One
A
day.
move. I don't know if it's a good move or not. I've never heard of it.
okay. Cool. All right. So,
Yes.
um, um, scrounging around in the, I must say, Tristan, if you'd be able to, I must say, are you near David?
What do you mean by near?
Well, where if you pulled up something, he'd be able to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. All right. So, let's see. All right. So, one of the Pokemon that one of the first Pokemon that you see in your trip, one of the first Pokemon you see in your trip, you will see a kind of a I'll say it's at night. I'll say it's roughly around nighttime. Um, you will see kind of like this like unfurled red fan looking object moving through the brush off in the distance. Doesn't seem to be kind of seems to be taking notice of your camp, but doesn't seem to be approaching. Kind of seems to be like wandering close enough to see what you're doing and then skulking off into the shadows and then occasionally coming back and then skulking off into the shadows. It is a weevil. So if Tristan wants to type that into Google and pull up an image of it.
Okay, I mean, like,
Okay.
cool.
Weavile, sorry. Weavile.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Apparently comes in toy.
Oh, that then. That weird Egyptian cat thing. That totally seems to
Yeah.
be in your wheelhouse. Oh, cat master.
The
It is a I'm gonna say I would need a Pokedex roll to know anything more about it. If you're interested, if you're not, I can go on to the next one that you see. I'm gonna say you encounter one Pokemon every for each 5 days.
I'm fine with dexing it.
Okay. All right. Somebody make a Pokedex roll. Either Lattice can roll with
Asian.
I'll say I'll say either he can roll with assistance or you can roll and tell him.
4D plus 3.
Thank you.
Okay.
I will go.
I believe it's.
All right. From what you can tell, this is I'll say it is dark ice type.
Oh, sorry, I have 3.
Dark ice. Okay, that's a.
Seems to be fairly strong. A little behind you guys in regards to level, but I'll say a bit behind you guys in level, but seems capable of holding its own out here. It is a male, and based on what you are able to tell from how it's been patrolling around your camp, is curious. But it hasn't like come close. You can just kind of see it. It's probably about like 50 yards off. kind of like is doing its own thing, and it's kind of wondering, why are people out here?
Sure, it could have an interesting moveset. Um, I will approach it with the intent to challenge.
Okay. All right. It will. I'm gonna say, in which case, it will look towards you, bit confused, but I'm gonna say a bit confused, but intrigued. Kind of seems to be crouching low as it looks towards you.
So, are you interested in a bit more of a adventurous life and one that'll take you to more exotic places? There's my sales pitch.
I'll say lattice to timeshare salesman. How often do you actually get?
Right, I'm getting in the ball.
How often do you go on vacations? It will look at you. Jay, are you hanging back?
I'm close enough to that I can link them so they can talk, but yeah, hanging back to try not to spook it.
Okay, let's see. Does it have? All right. Can you read their minds while you're linked?
Thanks to telepathy, yes.
Okay.
I don't, I don't, I don't sort of like to ask you about.
With it being dark type, I don't know if that makes it. Does that make that immune to it?
Yeah.
I guess for communication because that's aura, but I can't do the mind reading.
Yeah.
So asking about the extended trader warranty.
If you want to make a perception roll to notice something that it's doing, since you can't read his mind. He seems interested in your
or
yeah, intuition, yeah.
insight.
Yeah, insight, yeah. All right. All right. Lattice, intuition. You can tell he's looking at you, but he does seem to be not fully. Oh shit. Okay.
My perception sucking.
Okay. Good to see I have an intuitive party here. Okay. He
All I need for the aura stuff. It's
Yeah, I need it for cooking.
Okay. Yeah. He is he's eyeballing, I'll say he's interested in going with you. Seems incredibly interested in going with you because you seem like you have a lot of stuff that he can steal.
Alma's gonna love him. Try to steal that book, see what happens.
He, I'll say, has, I'll say, in the Pokedex, you will see, I'll say in the Pokedex, has a penchant for thievery.
Oh, I thought I should just say, likes to fuck around and find out.
Has a penchant for thievery. I'll say has a penchant for thievery, and a good chunk of its moveset is based around stealing stuff.
Interesting. Okay.
Even if he doesn't hit you, if you hit him, he can steal from you.
Well, that's great. The idea of that.
Yeah, fuck, I'm looking at his moves. Almost everything that he's got is designed to take all your shit.
Freaking, is he Zidane as a Pokemon?
If you hit him, he steals your shit. If he hits you, he steals your shit. If he hit him, I'll say one of these moves, he can hit you and steal your digestive buff. Which apparently, I guess he punches you in the stomach so hard you barf up what you ate. So he can steal food that you already ate. This motherfucker's like Mr. Krabs when he made people unwatch TV.
That sounds eldritch.
Stealth is fucking ridiculous, though. Okay, I can get behind that. Okay. Yeah, this guy embodies dark type. Okay. Yeah, he is willing. Must say. He will challenge you to a battle, 1-on-1. If he wins, he gets everything you got.
Is it worth the risk? Find out right now.
You have no clue how strong he is.
Dark type.
All you can tell is that he's comparable to your he's comparable to the level of some of your Pokemon, but you're not certain.
Have a thought.
And the only thing you know is type. It's type and its nature.
Okay. Okay. Should. There's I would love to use Alma to kick his ass. That the typing is not it's not good for that.
Keep in mind it is nighttime, so whatever Pokemon that you use to fight against it probably would be best if it can deal with the fact that there is low light conditions. I.e. dark vision or keen sight or keen eye or something.
So that in that case that falls back to Alma.
Psychic on dark. Yeah, that's a great matchup.
I know, right?
He's ice type, so he's weak to fire.
As you got specialized, didn't specialize.
I don't know if Torkoal counts as a light source or not, but
Does he have glow?
Let me check.
probably not. They probably don't count Lava Turtle as a glow.
It has heater.
Yeah, ooh, that's useful.
Um,
I don't know if we have anybody who actually counts as a glow rod.
Budding. However, that would still work. Okay. In terms of, do you got that vision? I got Nature Walk, Grassland, Forest.
I'll say, yeah, it should be along with overland, swim, jump, power, and like the rest of the standard stuff.
Would I have an idea of how much penalty darkness would be?
This isn't total darkness, but it would be low light conditions. Like you have moonlight effectively. Is like you're in a open field with like cloudy like half moon, and the light from your camp, which if you went to go confront it, is about 40 meters behind you. So I need to look at the book and see what low light condition garners.
I know normally it's disadvantage. I don't know if they actually officially have disadvantage in 1.05.
I don't even.
Despite everything here, I am still thinking that might be the better one.
Did you say 1-on-1 or you just say you had to do it?
Oh,
1-on-1.
So you're not allowed to sub. Okay, yeah, so choose wisely.
I don't even know where to find battlefield conditions at?
Oh,
Give me a minute. I can look.
oh, let me reset the statuses. There we go.
Search darkness. This is perpetual effect in deep darkness unless the target has blind sense or dark vision. Blinded Pokemon has a -6 to accuracy.
Does it say low light or does it just say darkness?
It's a blindness caused by several effects. Perpetual of deep darkness is blindness. Blind sense, again, complete darkness. Dark vision. Pokemon with dark vision never has vision hampered by loss of light. They can see total darkness and are never blind or affected by So yeah, it's blind and then total blind.
So so it's blind and total blind. What's total blind?
Total blind would be if we were in absolute darkness.
All right. So blind.
He'd be normal blind, which is -6.
Okay. Yeah, you would be. I'm about to say, unless you have a Pokemon that has either keen eye or dark vision, you would be at a -6 to your attacks.
Campfire or whatever doesn't count as enough of a light to.
If you can convince him to go back to camp. So I'm about to say, remember he was about 50 meters away. You guys went to him. So the light from the campfire is like half a football field away.
Yeah, you're calling. I know you have stuff to partially offset that, but
Well, again, funnily enough, Olma is she has dim special eyes.
I'm about to say.
does she have non-psychic moves that could actually hurt him?
She has the lightning thing. She has charge beam, and I thought she had a fire.
Super effective, which you've overcome before in terms of super effectiveness.
I can't remember if she has a fire type move or if she just mimic other people's fire type moves.
She can mimic the fire type moves.
Oh, okay.
Which yeah, she can no longer do eruption.
Yeah. Shadow Ball, I think ghost type attacks are good against against Shadow. Let me check. Ghost. It's half effective. Never mind. She has charge beam. Charge beam, and she can gamble on metronome.
And when in doubt, struggle.
Pardon me.
I'll say, like I said, you have four more days of encounters with Pokemon. You don't have to.
This has piqued my interest, though.
It's a good Pokemon in terms, especially given your parent collection, thing for cats.
Now,
into.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you can try to persuade them outside of a battle. You approached them for a battle. You can try to talk him into joining you. I'll say you can try and make a deal with him. The reason why he seems to agree to the battle is because he seems to feel like he has the advantage when it comes to the terrain.
Well, I can definitely see why. You know what?
I mean, you have talked Pokemon into joining you without fighting them before, so
I'm feeling ballsy.
Do it.
I'm feeling ballsy. Also, what is our environment again?
Tundra.
Okay. Are we around like icy trees and rocks and stuff?
It's kind of chilly outside. It's mostly just like dry rocks and some patches of grass and some like some shrubs here and there with some random small berries on it.
Okay.
So like It's chilly enough. I would say it's probably like high 40s out here right now.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
The temperature seems to have dropped at night. I mean, it wasn't that warm to begin with because you guys are up north now. But it's like during the day while you guys were biking was like low 60s. Now it's like high 40s.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be ballsy. I'm gonna face off with Olma and be at disadvantage. Hopefully, hopefully I'll be able to I don't know, impress this Weavile with
Okay.
this.
Okay. Um, which case, rather than throw out a map, we're just gonna kind of do a back and forth.
Okay.
All right. Which case, almost speed is
Almost be 15.
okay. Speed of 28.
Cool.
This thing is fast. Okay.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
we're at 3. Tag is at 0.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. Hmm. You know what? It's kind of a dick. Okay. Cool. He's going to spend I'll say his first action is going to be he's going to take his claws and start scratching them against the rocks. I'm about to say against the rock that he's standing on. You can tell the way that he's moving his arms like side to side against them and the sparks that are coming up. He seems to be sharpening his claws, and that's what he's using his action for, is to sharpen the blades on his claws. They look like they really are gonna hurt if you get hit with them.
That's right. That is a move, isn't it? Where you just scrape your claws menacingly.
Yes, hone claws.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and he has an ability that makes it worse.
Nice.
Okay. That is his move. Yep, that's his move.
All right.
Okay.
Bringing out the clamps.
Okay. On your feet, let's focus on this. Start off with something a bit odd, because you should still be able to get sapped by this. Go for a shadow ball. Yep. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
The natural was a 16, unfortunately.
All right. I mean, that will still hit.
Yeah, I was just hoping that he'd be drained by the by the thing. That's fair. I'll alternate.
Okay. Shadow Ball connects as he like gets hit with it. Special. All right. So it's minus defense and then halved. All right. So that's calculator. Oops.
Oops, that's never good. By the time the GM,
All right.
oops, it was already too late.
All right. Okay. All right. He doesn't look happy with that.
Hey, you actually heard him.
I'm impressed actually, given. Okay. Huh.
Well, I mean, he looks upset that you hit him, not so much that he's hurt.
Hey, still counts.
Wow.
He is going to. Those claws are going to. I'll say he is going to raise. He is going to raise his hands as these claws. I'm gonna say where these claws are. A a um a ball of dark energy starts to form between them as he fires off a dark pulse.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alma's special is 9. All right.
Because
All right.
of the order, because of the order I gave, that increases by 1. Though I think it caps at 9 anyway.
It caps at 9. Yeah.
9.
All right. That will miss as it goes flying past. Alma able to dodge.
Yaha.
All right. Your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I gotta this time. Can go to kind of a 0. Okay. For the momentum. Double check. See if. Okay. End of a combat round. Whenever you hit a. Okay, so that actually goes. Which means I now get slight bonuses. Hang on, almost super focus. And advantage against aggression. Well, it's already maxed unless he decides to do a status thing. So, speaking of status things, here's a charge beam. Yeah, I know I said it was a status, but
Nice.
8 or more, yay! Charge beam
All right.
gets extra energy for next time.
Okay. It's a good hit. Let's see. Let's see, it's 49 damage. All right. All right. That one looks like it actually, didn't get nerfed.
Yeah, because lightning is, I guess, the neutral of darkness. It only
Yep.
lights up the area for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Charge beam is bug type.
Because you might think of a bug zapper.
I think that's a different bug. I think that's a different beam.
Bug beam.
Let's see. All right. He is going to sharpen his claws again, but this time when he sharpens his claws, he is also going to attack.
Okay.
As he blitzes through the dark, only the streak of its red hood coming towards you.
Not the Red Hood. Oh, it's coming for you.
And with his ability, that is a crit on a 15.
Shit.
It's on 15. My God.
What
You need just come on.
what type?
Hmm?
What typing?
Dark.
Uh,
See, one moment. Hold on.
Don't worry. Any damage you take, I can totally fix after the fact. And I still got plenty of restoratives, so I can unload on you if you need them.
Good.
So don't worry about holding back. Tell this guy to get in your belly. By belly, I mean ball.
Okay, and this is the damage.
Okay, well,
50,
at our level, that's not too bad.
I'll say 53.
Affecting plus 50% after the fact's gonna hurt, but
Physical.
let's see, and it's 1.5.
yeah, it's plus times 50%. 1.5 whenever whatever gets through.
Yeah. Physical damage.
Okay, oof. Not a super big oof, but still an oof.
But did Alma have anything on her?
Not anymore.
A dry wafer.
That is gone now. What does dry wafer do?
Dry wafer. According
It feeds
to-
grandparents.
Yes, that is exactly what it does. The dry wafer. They trade in when making a special attack to deal 5 additional damage. If they prefer dry food, it deals an additional 10 instead.
Wait a sec, you said it does what now?
It's when making a special attack, it increases it by 5 or 10 if dry is preferred.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I'll say after it hits Alma, you will hear a crunching noise. Okay. That is its move.
Yay. Oh, making stuff. That's fine. Okay. Um, Maintain the charge beam.
9 exactly, so that hits.
Nice. More power.
All right, so that hurts. Let's see.
Okay, see if you can take some cover.
Okay. All right. It is going to. I'll say it is going to go ahead and use Dark Pulse again.
Okay.
And that is a miss.
Aha! Evasion for the win.
Like you seem like you both have the same evasion, just my rolls aren't adding up. All right, your turn.
Okay. Should I? I should focus on whittling down the. Okay, let's. Yeah, let's try to whittle down. Hold up with a shadow ball and try to sap its strength.
Jesus fuck.
Hold a 14. Oh well.
Oh,
Didn't drink.
hey.
Still hit though.
Let's see. See.
I believe I hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's 18. Definitely hits.
That'd be the end of the round. Momentum is maximized.
Okay. Desperation. It is going to try again for another Dark Pulse, as the damage it is taking is stacked up super quick. Jesus fuck. Okay. Well then.
Okay. She has not been affected by a status effect.
Not a good showing, Weavile.
Oh, he's super into stealth, and I noticed that Alma has the infiltrator ability. Seriously, between having with infiltrator and keen eyes is a really nice combo.
That's pretty good, yeah. Doesn't help that I'm not rolling for shit. We have the same. I'll say. I guess your turn.
Switching over back to charge beam. Seem to be having a bit more luck with that one.
Jesus fuck! Wow. Okay.
Man, almost a critical.
Jesus. Okay. So David has the good rolls this time. All right. All right. This last charge beam lights up the area as it strikes him hard enough to where he just collapses on the ground.
Apparently, you can't capture a fainted Pokemon, but the deal was winning, so
Yeah.
good job,
All right.
Alma. Now let's see if Jay'll be kind enough to patch you up.
I'll say be happy he didn't hit you. Anything above a 15 would have flinched you.
Oh fuck! Man, that guy is really powerful.
A lot of his moves are just designed to completely fuck you over. It was like Night Slash, critical hit on an 18. But he can also, but he has an ability called Vicious. Means that he can hone his claws and he gets another standard action as well after he does it. So he can either choose to take 2 standard actions, or he can choose to increase the range the range and effect of his moves by 2. So he can pretty much either choose to hit you twice, or he can choose to increase the range of his increase the range of his effects.
Yeah.
So yeah, it becomes either crit on a 16 or flinch or a 15.
Oh, do you remember the trick that that Red told you? concerning the random generator.
Oh, you said the fuck, I'm trying to remember what that was.
The putting in the JSON so it copies directly into Roll20.
You said put it into what?
There was some trick about importing the JSON, JSON of the random generator into Roll20 proper. I know it's only a few steps. I know he told you. I know he told me. I just don't recall what it is. If you don't remember, that's perfectly fine. I can just do it over manually.
See, let me see if I can try and do that.
Maybe you can check the DMs because you probably DM'd it.
See. Let's see. Let's see, you might be able to create a JSON file for any Pokegenesis. Let's see. Custom potentially use a custom export template within Pokegenesis to generate a compatible. All right. Let me see if there's even an option. Let's see options. Save options. No, let's see. Hold on.
And you got some decisions to make. I think that takes you up over 6, right?
Yeah, I'm already over 6 actually. I may need to.
I knew you had more than me. I didn't remember how many.
Oh, okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can actually do this. I'm going to add a character. Let me see if this actually works.
What? Oh, very roll.
Okay, that didn't work. All right, let's see.
Technical difficulties. Here. Yes, do we? Personberry. Rouseberry. Terrible day for Capricorn. 5. Too many berries.
Let's see. For the meantime, I will send you the sheet, David, and I'm going to try to play with this JSON file to try to get it to work. I can also send you that file as well if you think that you might have better luck with it.
I think I would need GM permissions or to access the import functionality
Okay.
on the side. Because it involves copying it into. Well, I can always reload as a GM.
I say you have GM powers. What do you?
Right. All right.
Okay, well, that was day one.
All right. Congratulations. All right. As you
I was not expecting it to go that well with it being a dark type, actually.
around day 2, as you are continuing through the tundra, you will see, laying on a rock. Laying on a rock, something that looks like, some kind of blubbery, but with, some kind of blubbery, but with a trident-looking thing sticking out of the top of it. As you are pedaling by, you look and see it stands up with its wings sticking out like airplane, like airplane wings. As it's taken notice of you, doesn't seem to be doing anything, just seems to have taken notice of you. It is an Empoleon.
Empoleon, okay.
Which I believe you already have.
Oh, the penguin trident thing.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. I think it's
It's the final form of the one that you got.
Yeah, it's the final
yeah.
form of a Piplup.
Yeah, okay.
Which I'm assuming you're gonna skip.
Yeah.
I was asking for directions. Moving on.
Okay.
Hello there.
As you continue to pass by, on day 3, you will, something seems to, seems to be standing. You are starting to hit a more frigid area. In this frigid area, kind of as you're biking, you kind of see something ahead of you walking along your path, seemingly not really caring about the fact that you are approaching it.
Okay.
Do you slow down to let it cross?
Sure. We don't want to run it over.
Okay. It continues walking, looks up at you as you stop, nods, and keeps walking. It is a Glaceon.
Oh shit.
Um,
Ice type Eevee.
Yeah, I know what a Glaceon. Yeah,
Right, okay.
I like Glaceon.
What are you about?
I mean, I'll go bother it.
Okay, we'll talk to it.
Yeah. Hey,
You said
what's up?
Oh, that's how that works. Oh, that's incredibly easy.
What is this, drag and drop?
You 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 open the JSON file in like a text thing. You highlight everything, copy it, and then when you open the character sheet, go to the import page, just paste it down, and then when you click to the or rather the import page tab on the Pokemon sheet, then when you click on traditional page, everything is automatically filled in.
Oh, nice.
okay. That's kind. I tried dragging the JSON file over, and that's why it didn't work. Okay, so you just all I have to do is highlight everything. Okay.
You have to copy the contents over to the import page tab of the sheet, and then that automatically fills in the rest of the sheet once you click
Okay.
over to the regular sheet.
Very nice.
Okay. Um. The Glaceon will look at you. Will will nod. Um. Assume that you're doing the mental thing with it.
Yeah, I'm doing the Aura channel.
Okay. How can I help you?
That's a very good question. I'm in a little bit of a bind. Um,
Hmm.
I've seen the guy coming through here. Kind of looks similar to me, white hair. Has a big dragon with him.
Yes, he was hard to miss.
Yeah. Um, he's coming up here to cause trouble. I'm not 100% sure on what he's trying to accomplish, but I know based on what he's been doing in other areas, it's been really throwing off the natural order around here. I'm trained to become a ranger. I don't know if you've encountered those before, but we're all
Oh well.
trying to maintain the balance between Pokemon and humans.
I'll say he's gonna be like, oh well, that's nice. Good for you. I'm happy to hear it.
So, in true ranger fashion, I was wondering if you could maybe help me deal with him,
Hmm.
because I presume if you're out here, given that you're an evolved Pokemon and you're out here wandering on your own, I imagine you're pretty high up there on the locum totem pole.
Um. He's gonna kind of look around. Um. I'll say he's gonna kind of look around. He was like, well. He's like, I hold my own. Yes.
I was like, that's what I mean. He was like, you have a certain degree of strength.
Yes. Yes. I'm able to fend off the people like the enemies around here. Um, must say particularly am able to at least momentarily distract some of them. Most of them being a couple of thieving ones around here as well. But for the most part.
Yeah, we ran into what I think you might somebody you might be what you're referring to. We ran into a Weavile earlier.
Yes. It's a bit precocious, that one.
I can believe it. But yeah, since he specializes in dragons and you being ice, it's like I could really use your strength to help me deal with him if you're willing.
Hmm. So this is this would be a partnership.
Oh yeah, all my I have a few Pokemon with me. We're all partners, friends, etc. Like if you don't want to stick around after helping me out, that's fine. But if you want to, maybe see the world a little bit, that's cool too.
Hmm.
Yeah, I definitely need your help dealing with this if you're willing.
Hmm. Will there be food?
There will definitely be food. I am currently traveling with a chef. They specialize in making food.
Um.
You to taste you've never heard of before.
Hmm. Okay. I'll say it will kind of look. You can't tell whether it's happy or not. Seems pretty stoic, but
Glacial even.
well, composed nature. We'll say, we'll be like, your terms please me. I will do. I'll say I will do this temporary alignment. And if the food, I'll say if the, I'll say, and if things are as interesting and tasty as you make them out to be, I may extend it.
I can work with that. Thank you very much.
JSON file.
Kindly help me out with that, assuming you're still in GM mode.
Yeah. Have you made a new sheet?
I've just made a sheet.
Okay.
So send David the JSON file, and
I can instruct him how to do it. It's very, very simple.
okay. Well,
I'm gonna say I feel like I'm gonna say the import page, copy paste, open. I'm gonna say open the JSON file, Glaceon.
Sarah, I beat you to a Glaceon.
Yeah.
What app should I use to open JSON files?
Notepad. Or no.
Open with
What? Any simple word processor file.
okay.
Notepad will work.
Okay. Select all. Copy.
I remember it occurred to me, late into the things like, oh right, he specializes in dragons. Dragons are weak to ice. I might want to stock up on more than just Siri.
Sounds good. Yeah.
I mean, I like Siri. Siri's great. Been done very good so far, given what she, her tiny self. But Ice Vulpix is still an underdog, so she only.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Apparently it just works. Okay.
Now, the only thing it doesn't really, the only things it does not enter is the current hit point tab. It has max though, and of course, changing the name of the sheet itself to whatever you want it to be. But I mean, Tristan.
Yeah, I can handle that.
All right. It is. I'll say. All right. You have that now.
Awesome.
All the moves,
Okay.
and all the capacities.
Yep.
Oh shit, a male Glaceon.
Yep. Level 49.
This is crazy.
Of course, I found this out at the end of the goddamn game, but okay.
I know, right?
Sometimes that's the way it be,
You know, it's good for next time. All right.
Because hell, you know what that means? You can pre-make sheets for random Pokemon that are found.
That is true. Holy shit, you're right.
Or I
Okay.
save bosses into Roll20 so you don't have to worry about the program farting.
This is true. I'm about to say, yeah. I just what I would do is I would just export them and then re-import them into into the Poké generator. All right. Which case, day 4. As you guys are making your way through, there is a large fuzzy rock over in the corner, and there seems to be some rather, I'm about to say, it looks like a large fuzzy stone, and there seem to be 2 very sharp rocks coming out of the front of it. So it looks like a rock covered in brown moss, but seems to also have 2 really sharp, long, pointed rocks coming out of it. It's
Are you trying to talk to a rock?
So, do you know which kind of Pokemon that is?
I can, take an educated guess by rolling really, really high. Okay, Maniac. No, that doesn't tell me what it is. That just tells me about it. Okay.
all right.
Again.
All right. It is I'll say, looking at it, you can tell that it's not a rock. That is fur, and it only looks like a rock because the top half of it is shaped like it. I'm about to say it's shaped like an oval. It is, I'll say, you can tell that it is basically just a curled up sleeping mamoswine.
Oh, okay.
Giant mammoth type Pokemon.
I remember what that one is. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have no use for a mammoth. Do you have use for a mammoth?
Not that I can think.
Let him sleep.
All right. Okay. This last Pokemon that you are coming across is the one that I kind of was like, oh, shit. Okay. um. Um. You, I must say, there seems to be, I must say, as you are going through this area, um, lattice, because of where you come from, you will feel, must say, you will feel some sort of strange, I must say, this strange call to you. I must say, not so much to you, but it's just kind of emanating. Um, Jay, your aura sense seems to be going off the charts. And it seems to be coming from this partially submerged mountain in the corner. Probably you can see it maybe about 100 meters off the road.
Okay.
Is a partially submerged, it looks like a mountain that kind of sunk into the ground. You can see that the terrain, it seems as if the terrain has been kind of wrecked leading up to this partially submerged mountain.
Hmm. Doesn't look good. Cautiously approach to check it out. And,
Okay. Uh, Lattice, what are you doing?
I'm gonna put my Pokedex on it.
Okay. Um, based on what, based on what, based on what you're kind of, what is visible, Pokedex is not able to fully figure out what.
That makes sense.
Um, Jay, as you are getting closer, Masa, as you are getting closer, you can tell that whatever this is, it is definitely, see, is it? Okay. Jay, as you guys are getting close to it, you can feel, I'll say, you can kind of feel like your Pokedexes and any sort of metal objects that you have, seems like they're trying to get pulled towards it. Once you can feel the pull of it. It's not like strong enough to just yank it out of your hand, but you feel it trying to yank whatever metals that you have towards it.
Whoa.
so it's magnetic. Right?
Okay. Um, are you trying to figure out what this is?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, whatever this is incredibly large and has the ability to shape the terrain. It is likely the reason why this section of the land that you've been going through has been incredibly has effectively been, you've been able to avoid it all because of your bikes, but the past day has been nothing but rough terrain.
Interesting. And it's blocking the road, you said?
It's not blocking the road. You can just you got a sensation from it. As you are getting, I'll say, as you, you're getting a sensation from it. As you are getting close, I'll say, as you got close to it, the sense of aura that you're getting, I'll say, you're definitely getting a sense of like a very strong, capable aura that has a sense of justice. Actually, this aura is incredibly familiar to you.
Really?
Yes. Considering your ability and that you can sense it, you get a sensation that it is also sensing you.
I want to look into that, so I will ping it, but I just got dinged that it's food, so I will be right back.
Okay.
Louder with setting that down. Probably could.
Okay. You're back?
He was only back for a second. He will be
Oh,
back more properly in a moment.
oh okay.
as everything goes super silent.
So far, I'll say you guys have been doing really good with this. So
I'm surprised how well these rolls have gone.
I was about to say I don't know why I'm actually even expect like things to be challenging because like the moment I'm like, oh, this is gonna be challenging, then like it's a complete sweep and I'm like, huh. And then other times I'm like, oh yeah, this will be a cinch for them. And then like everyone gets dominated and we're trying to figure out how to how to reroute.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like everybody's gonna be fine. 5 minutes later, oh god, everyone's dying.
All right, sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay. So yeah, we'll ping it and like, hello.
All right. You will hear a low coming from it as kind of like as the ground around you in an entire area. It feels as if there is an earthquake happening. As you can see it start to move and start coming out of the ground. This thing grows, I'll say, coming out of the ground. I'm gonna say this thing is massive.
That Pokemon.
Or at least it was. One moment.
From Detective Pikachu.
Hmm.
There it is. Took a while for me to find it. All right.
Oh, the Reggie thing.
Regigigas.
Yeah, I can remember which Reggie.
The king of them.
We meet King Reggie before?
Yes, you met him on the floating island.
Okay. I remember meeting one of the Reggies. I didn't remember which one that was. Okay. Oh, fancy meeting you here, Your Highness.
There will be some like some beeping noises coming from it. Um, basically communicating with you that it was, I'll say, it was slumbering.
Oh, I'm sorry to disturb your slumber. So here, I can certainly use your assistance.
With what?
Floating island. That was mad scientist. Brother was not involved. Okay. Somebody is trying to disrupt the natural balance in the area again, and seem to have taken up residence here. I figured you might be interested.
Am not interested in disrupting the balance.
That's what I mean. Help me stop them from disrupting the balance. That's why I figured you might have a vested interest because you are here.
Hmm.
They are disrupting it. I'm trying to stop them.
What can you do?
Well, I'm hoping I can talk them down, but if that doesn't work, I may have to face them in battle, in which case I could use all the help I can get.
I'll say. Um, I'll say its body will kind of turn towards Stark Mountain. I'll say, it will say, I'll say, you wish to be the champion who deals with with the otherworldly power.
I mean, I don't necessarily wish to be that, but I seem to have found myself in that role.
Your resolve, your resolve in the face of, your resolve in the face of this power from another realm must be unwavering, Ranger.
They have my family, so I have, I resolved to, deal with this in whatever is required.
And you are willing to do whatever it takes to restore the balance.
Yes.
Hmm. Then just as your brother has made his decision, you have made yours. He will look down at looking down at Lattice. You,
Yes.
I you can't fully tell, but he is definitely seems to be acknowledging something about you. You, I must say, one of my kin looks highly upon you.
Thank you. Whom should I keep an eye out for?
Yourself. There are many who wish to seek your downfall, who wish to claim the glory of greatness for themselves. Do not let them take it without a fight.
Oh, I can certainly give anyone that.
So it seems. When the time is right, depend depend on depend on those you love, those who you have built a bond with. It is the natural order of things.
I certainly agree with you there.
You have a few more, you have a great many trials ahead of you. Do not be discouraged when you fail.
Oh, it would it wouldn't be the first time. I'll just need to learn from how I failed.
He will look back towards Jay. I will accompany you, and I will assist you in putting an end to your brother's madness.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Um, he will say, when I am needed. He was like, when I am needed, summon me. Um, he will begin sinking back into the ground.
That works.
Yeah.
He seems to, instead of partially submerging, he goes completely into the ground, and the ground seems to cover him as well.
I'm a true Pokemon Ranger. I just assemble a team on site.
Yes.
All right.
Pokemon.
Uh,
Mission parameters, OSP, on-site procurement.
all right. I shall add Regigigas to the list, and I can put his level down.
Be helpful, and respond when you try to talk to them versus tell you to fuck off because they're high and they think they're high and mighty.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
For being a giant.
the ones I'm gonna say the ones who it's literally his job to protect the natural order. So for him to, I'll say there are a lot of legendaries who fuck off. I'm too busy looking majestic, but like yeah, if you run into Ho-Oh and Ho's, he was like, oh great mighty Ho-Oh, I would like to use your rainbow powers. It was like too busy flying.
People that are living majestically usually have in their lore that they're supposed to be, protectors of the nature in their area or whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Ho-Oh's frivolous as fuck. Lugia is like, hey, my job is to my job is to create storms in the ocean. If you want me to do something besides create storms in the ocean, you're out of luck.
Pokemon the movie 2000 would disagree with you.
Well, yeah, when you involve Ash, suddenly none of the legendaries are actually doing their job. I must take a break because you are the special.
Was. Almost like these things were written before the lore was.
It's like what's your job? It was like I do have a job, but something about you, random trainer from Pallet Town. You are the special, and I must help you. All right, let's see. All right, I will roll 20. Send them off. All right, cool. All right, and as you guys make it to the finish the last day, you have made it.
Hate it, and we have assembled one hell of an army.
Did the map change for you guys?
It did for me.
It changed on the one laptop. It didn't change on the reload Firefox. See if that'll fix it. Okay, yeah, that's what broke it. There was an update. It has stroke because there was an update mid-game. There we go. Okay, awesome. Yes, assuming we're supposed to be seeing a forest map right now, it did.
Yes. Yeah. You guys are at the path. You guys are at the crossroads. The path to the right will lead you to Stark Mountains. The path to the left will lead you to the town of Survival.
Well, I guess this is where we part ways.
Yeah. Oh. It certainly has been a wild journey so far, and I guess it's about to get stranger even for you.
Oh yeah. Need any more restoratives or anything before we separate? Good. I seriously thought I'm going to use all of this.
Um, if you can spare 10 more of each, I think that'll be a little bit overstocking for me. But
I
if
can
it,
definitely spare that much. Do you need like actual healing stuff or just the berries?
I only have a few actual potions on me. Um, yeah, I have less than a handful of potion supers and um. How many can you spare?
Well, where'd they go? Literally just looking at them. Okay, there we go. I will give you 10 full restores, sure, and 10 hyper potions. That should at least carry you through until I'm able to catch up with you, because I'm pretty sure that I can get to you before, assuming you don't lose, and pretty sure I can get to you before you finish the league.
I'll say, what's her face? Sienna's gonna look in. She's gonna give you a hug. She's gonna give you a hug, Lattice, and be like, "Huh." She's like, "I know you're gonna do a great job."
I was wondering which one of us you were going to go with.
Didn't I say I had to record your story?
You did, but nope. Okay.
I'll say, she's gonna be like, she was like, well, from what I can see, she was like, from what I can see, um, she was like, from what I can see, old future champ over here still has some time before the league actually starts,
He does.
and he's gonna have all eyes on him when it starts. Versus you going up into the mountain to go fight for the sake of the world. And I don't believe we're going to have live footage of that.
Probably not. Well, you're welcome to follow along.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to actually fight anyone, I'm good.
No, no, just feel free to record everything.
Um, she's going to, because I need to check, but I don't believe it actually has a time limit on it. Pretty sure it does, but I need to make sure that due to poor wording, it doesn't have a time limit.
Yes, the infamous forwarding.
She'll ask before you leave. Are there any moves that you want to learn?
I think all my moves are pretty.
All right. Just making sure to see if you want anything from the move archive.
That require me replace.
From the egg move. Yeah.
That require me replacing things, and I think I have a pretty solid setup on my move list.
Okay.
If you change your mind, again, we should be able to get to you round or two in, hopefully. I know it takes a few days, so
Yeah, there's probably going to be interim stuff, um, mid tournament roles, lots of league sponsors talking. I imagine it's going to be full of lots of pomp and circumstance. I'm more interested in seeing if I actually have what it takes to go through it all than the sponsorships.
we beat weird unknown cosmic entity whose name we're not allowed to know. I'm pretty sure you can handle whatever the league's got.
Yeah.
I might run into Gigantamax stuff or some sort of Nova Pokemon that has integrated Wi-Fi or something.
As long as you don't run into some asshole who has like 4 legendaries on his team, you should be fine.
That one dude in the mountains.
No, I'm talking about that one dude who was at that one league thing where he just had 4 legendaries on his team randomly.
Ah,
Hilariously enough, canonically, they still say that Cynthia beat him.
sure.
He did Cynthia.
Well, I'm about to say basically because there was like, it was like, what happened at the end? It was like Cynthia beat him, but he did manage to beat her Garchomp. It was like she basically used Garchomp to wipe the floor with his entire team, but his entire team she pretty much did the exact opposite of Ash, where Ash had to use his entire team just to beat one of his Pokemon. He had to use his entire team just to beat Garchomp, and then her second Pokemon beat the crap out of the last one. So he was basically there just to humble Ash.
Yep. Who didn't need to be humbled? The guy could just beat him with normal Pokemon, but no, they had to give him all legendaries because like that's the only way I can lose.
Oh, okay. I'll say she's going to look down at. I'll say she's going to look down at Alma. She's going to take Alma's hands as Alma just kind of stares at her, and she was like, "I know you're going to do your best. You keep him safe, okay?" She is going to give Alma keep fighting. Which doesn't have a time limit. If Alma is reduced to 0 hit points, she instead gains temporary hit points equal to charm rank doubled. So she automatically gains 12 hit points the first time she goes to 0.
And what was this ability called?
I'm gonna say it's keep fighting. She's using one of her cheerleading abilities. If Alma goes to 0 hit points, then she automatically gains 12 temporary hit points.
Excellent. Awesome. Thank you.
And that doesn't have a time frame, so apparently you just stay motivated until until you drop, and then it kicks in. Motivated for the next 12 years as long as you don't fall over. I remember that one time that person in PE class told me I could be anything. And I never forgot. All right. Cool. Looking forward, I guess I guess this is where you guys split off. I'll say feel free to move your tokens in the directions you are going.
And left was mountain.
Left is survival.
Okay, right.
Right is the mountains. as Lattice is walking off with his crew, Sienna's gonna kneel, take a picture of them walking off into the distance, and she's gonna like,
Go,
hmm?
go. I don't mean to interrupt your scene.
No problem. She's gonna kneel, take a picture of you going off into the distance, and gonna kind of smirk, and then run over here. I'll say run over here to Jay.
I know. Gonna do that Pokemon thing where the cameras focus on your path as you're walking away, but you're very clearly like doing large waves of bye to the part of the group you're leaving.
Yeah.
Alma. I'm gonna say Alma. I'm gonna say for the both of you, Harold looks a little sad. Alma.
We'll see them again soon.
Alma looks. I'm gonna say Alma appears stoic.
I know what that means.
Alma is intensely reading right now. The book is closer to her face than normal. It's almost like she's trying to bury her face in the book so that you can't see her facial expression.
Okay.
All right. As you two are heading into your as you two are heading into your general directions of where you plan on going. Let's see. You are both traveling. I'll say you are both traveling for upwards of 2 days. So whatever you guys want to do for 2 days. Most of your trek Jay, is hiking.
Nothing new there.
I'll say most of your trek is hiking. For Lattice, most of your trek is just walking. You're just walking through the woods. Nothing special. I'll say Jay's over here trying to be a fucking billy goat, and you and you're just like strolling. I'll say Jay's trying to keep from falling off the side of a mountain with Victini just like floating around behind him. It's like, you can do it, you got this. Like, you could be helpful. Nah.
Why would I want to do that? Not a victory if I help.
All right. I'll say so for Lattice. I'll say because where you are going was significantly easier, you reach where you are going first.
Okay.
I must say. I must say, you have reached survival.
Ascendant.
I must say, while you are here, um, looking, I must say, looking around, um, I'll say, looking around, things are pretty chill here. Um, I'll say things are pretty chill here. Everyone's kind of having a fairly decent time. Um, the city is kind of bustling.
Okay. Are there
Uh,
are there other trainers roaming about?
there are tons of trainers roaming about. One of the things of the survival area is the battleground. Um, where I'm gonna say the battleground is where you have a chance to rematch all of the gym leaders. So they have a simulation here to battle all the gym leaders. And most of the people who come here use it as training. They use it as like last minute training before entering the league. So there's virtual simulations of every gym leader. A lot of the trainers here, it's basically almost like a convention assembly here. Um, this kid right here is gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, hey, you're here for the." It was like you're here for the. He's like you're here for the event too.
The event. I assume you're not talking about the.
Oh yeah, no, not the league. It's everyone. Everyone came here to build up for the league.
Yeah, I was gonna take a page from my friend's book and study the general teams and tactics um of the champion and David's trying to remember. Is it still called the Elite Four no matter what region you're in?
Yeah, there's the Elite Four are yeah, they're the Elite Four, but the Elite Four of said region.
And so studying the champion and the Elite Four's general tactics. But you
The Elite
trainers here. Sorry, go on.
I'll say I'll say the kid's gonna say he's like, oh no, you study the Elite Four. They're secret. Nobody I'll say you don't know what they're gonna do until you actually face them. Um I'll say you can face the gym leaders again and you can fight against other trainers here. But I'll say no.
Aren't the league matches televised?
Yeah, but I'll say the matches are televised, but just because they fought last year doesn't mean that you're gonna have the same roster this year.
Oh, yeah, but the trainers themselves generally have their own styles and how they implement things. For instance, I was battling a gym leader earlier on in my journey that that completely relied on statuses and synergies that I didn't even consider, and I would think that and when I rematched them, they performed similar tactics to the first round.
He'll kind of nod. It's like that is possible, but remember, they're elite for a reason. If they were predictable, they wouldn't be in the spot that they're in.
That's a fair point.
I'll say, that's the reason why, in order to win with a with the same team over and over again, you have to have overwhelming power. A lot of trainers have a roster that most people have never seen, and the different Pokemon that they have in their lineups can do different things. Because if everybody sees that you're using the same Pokemon all the time, they're gonna prep to deal with that.
That's fair.
I'll say, he's gonna look at you. He's like, oh, you look like you've got two strong Pokemon right there.
Yeah. Weevil was certainly a an interesting one. Interesting one to deal with it. To deal with when I initially battled him.
Weevil seems like is walking up to the kid and extending his hand to shake the kid's hand.
Remember, Lattice has very bad perception, so he
Okay.
can't see anything go down.
Okay.
Alma, on the other hand, has
Yeah.
perception.
You can roll perception if you want. The kid's like, oh wow, a Weevil. That's amazing. The kid reaches out, shakes his hand. Within a blink of an eye, you will see. I'm about to say within a blink of an eye, Alma will see the kid's pocket. Like the kid's back pocket gets like suddenly like fall open. I'll say suddenly fall open from a almost hidden slash as Pokebucks just like blood out of his back pocket and into Weavile's paw, and Weavile will just kind of walk back over here.
Can Alma use focus to like subtly telekinetic it out of whatever Weevil storage space is using?
Actually, like I said, I got to roll her perception against his stealth, see if she even notices.
That is
It's your Pokemon. Go ahead and roll his stealth.
this is gonna be funny. Oh, scroll too far. Stealth.
Okay, she notices.
Oh, are they on the? I think they're on the same keel of skill.
Yeah, I believe that.
Okay.
Yeah, 66 and 66 plus 1. So
Nice.
Maybe if I try a different browser.
Can Alma use focus to like subtly TK it out of his pocket, or however he is maintaining the storing the
he's just holding it. He just holding it in his paw. He's holding it in his large paws, but he has his back to the kid as he's walking back towards you with an armful of money.
in that case, and as he was walking back, can Alma like subtly TK it out of his hand so it like trails?
Oh, okay. Are you trying to stealthily have it fall out of his hands, or just noticeably fall out of his hands?
Stealthily.
Um, TK, I'll heighten the difficulty rather than you can either roll TK and stealth, or you can roll TK at a higher difficulty.
TKN stealth.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. You're able to TK it. A couple of coins will fall. I must say, a couple of coins will kind of fall and clatter onto the ground. Uh, the kid looks down, sees money on the ground, and he's gonna be like, "Hey!" He's kind of reaching his back pocket. He's like, "Hey!" Weave Weaveowl's gonna be like, kind of looking with this like type look on his face. The kid is gonna run over to get the money from Weaveowl. Weaveowl's going to throw the money in his face and dart into the woods. You feel like that's what he just did as he hits the kid in the face with like a wad of money and runs into the woods. So yeah, Weavile hasn't ran away. He's just ran off to hide until the fuzz dies down.
Okay.
All right. Are you going to enter into the town?
Yes. I was kind of look through, just had a glance over at well, so, um well then I'm sure you're gonna find all kinds of interesting things to put your hands on.
All right. While you are in this city, I don't know how much money you have, but there's the Pokemart. Um, I'll say there's the Pokemart. Um, and there are a couple of items here that are for sale.
Anything unique to the area?
Um, TM, let's see. TM42 facade. Um,
Huh?
let's see. See. So, something I must say two things. I must say two other things that are actually not so much local to, but you definitely haven't really seen them anywhere else. There's I must say the store sells rare candies.
Okay.
Yeah.
The store also sells PP up.
We make it to day 2. We can use that coupon on them rare candies.
I say each trainer is allowed. I say each trainer is allowed to buy 3 rare candies. They're also allowed to buy 2 PP ups.
How much are they selling them for?
Rare. The prices here are a bit exorbitant.
I'd like to approach the shopkeep.
See. Oh, okay.
I
Um,
use my incredibly average vision to see to see if this upkeep has any Pokeballs or any indication that they were formerly or perhaps currently a trainer.
okay. Think either. I mean, you could probably use intuition to be able to tell. Yeah, intuition seems like a better way to tell if somebody used to be a trainer.
Oh, that's a number.
Let's see, because I believe the shopkeeper is actually a person. Hold up.
Level 70. What? Trainer. What?
Hold up.
4. What? He's the brother of the scientist that said, and we succeeded.
Okay. Um, we were joking about that, but actually, yes, he's a former trainer. He is actually let's see, hold up. Let's see. Okay.
We eventually know.
Okay.
Last campaign's in, boss.
Okay. Former. All right, let's see. All right. Who you are dealing with I must say, effectively used to be I must say, is a retired frontier brain.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Has been retired. Has been retired for at least 15 years.
Shit, is this guy really a name?
Uh,
Just have a name tag.
let's see. Da, 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 da.
Hi, I'm fucking Blaine times 2.
Oh, da, 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 da.
I'm Blaine, but I don't fuck with my customers.
See.
That shopkeeper.
Trying to find a image of him.
It's Nurse Joy, seen from above.
Is that the best image they have? Fucking hell. Hold up.
Trying to find high res image of a Game Boy character. Come on.
Go for shot. All right. Paste. Save. All right. Upload.
You can do it. Check it.
Okay. There we go. Got it.
Yep, there we go. Old guy.
Okay. Yeah. Look
Um,
at it. We can tell that he has a frontier brain. At least he doesn't have a Code Lyoko forehead. Then, then he truly would be of the frontier.
He is sitting behind a chair. He's sitting behind a chair, behind the counter in a chair, kind of looking at you when you come in. Seems to be kind of staring at you very intently, as he can tell that you're trying to size him up. How are you doing today, young man?
I'm doing pretty well. I feel that I am reaching the end of my journey short. So I am still looking to um, both improve myself and my Pokemon, and to do both at once. I have a interesting proposition for
What would that be, young man?
you. I see that you have some very delectable rare candies and extraordinary PP ups.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering, given your clear wisdom and skill in the world of Pokemon, if you're interested in teaching um, a young whippersnapper such as myself the knowledge that a life of strategy and battling brings, with hmm, with of course the trade trade being, if I'm able to overcome such a knowledgeable a person as yourself, if I could get those candies and PP ups, and in exchange I can add hmm, not just a few items to your shop, but some exquisitely um, um, exquisitely crafted uh, sweets for yourself, your customers, perhaps even to sell to some Pokemon trainers. I, for instance, have TM 79, 91, and 84.
Um, the guy's gonna look at you, kind of. He's I'm about to say he's gonna like look at you as if he's trying to size you up the same way that you sized him up.
Really not going to hide anything.
Um, with your intuition, I won't even ask you to roll. You can tell that he doesn't seem to care at all about what it is that you're offering him. Um, uh, Eventually, Weavile comes inside the store as well, kind of looking around to make sure nobody notices. Um, um, he's going to ask you. You want to. So your goal is to be great, isn't it?
That that makes it sound like I have a overly expanded ego. I'm looking uh, to improve myself and find what my limits are.
He'll say, huh, but if you want to find where your limits are, you're not going to find it in candy and pills. I can tell. He was like, you look like you're someone who's done a lot of hard work.
Yeah. I also know the what the significance of a good diet.
He's gonna say, he'll look at you and say, he's gonna say, I'll give you, he was like, I'll make you a deal. He'll say, I'll make you a deal. I'll say, uh, he'll smirk and say, he was like, you give me that TM. He was like, you give me that TM that you said you had. And I'll say, we trade a few other things. And I will give you something of greater value than than any of these trinkets in my store. He was like, I'll give you he was like, I'll give you the selection that we have in the back room.
That's certainly interesting. Was you interested in all the TMs that I mentioned, or a particular one?
One TM, well, I'll say one TM and something that you consider valuable.
Got a wooden ship. Okay. Um, I will give him 6 and something that I can.
He will when he tells you about the something valuable, he will say he was like, the path to being a Pokemon master involves sacrifice. Are you willing to make that sacrifice?
All my badges. I'm kidding. All my badges. um. Well, the way he's making that sound, because I was looking at upgrade here for evolving Porygon, and that seems rather rare. Um, okay. So I take it has to be something legitimately valuable.
It has to be something that you consider valuable. This is a story based decision. There's no right or wrong answer.
Okay. You know what? I was gonna see if I could hold on to this throughout the campaign, and technically, if I use it here to as trade, I know I wouldn't quite make it to the end of the campaign, but if I make it without it, it will certainly show. Hmm. Yeah. If it has to be legitimately valuable to me, then here we go. Because you know what I still have?
Hmm.
I still have the royal jelly.
That is valuable.
Because there's been a few
Okay.
times when I've been tempted to use it.
Same, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there
He
is royal jelly. Woo!
All right. He will look at it and his eyes will kind of like light up. He's like, oh, I haven't seen this in ages. Where'd you get this, boy?
A majestic queen.
I bet. Well then, fine. He's gonna look at all the other trainers, and he's like,
Fine, fuck, it is valuable.
he's gonna look at all the other trainers, like, all right, everybody, we're closed for. He was like, we're closed for the next 10 minutes.
All right, everybody, get the fuck out.
He was like, not you, come here. He's gonna lead you around back. As he walks through the store, I'll say he's gonna lead you through the store. He's going to move. He's going to like grab a hold of a refrigerator unit, and he's gonna pull it out.
He back.
He's going. There is a hole in the floor with stairs, and he is going to direct you to follow him downstairs.
I will follow the ominous older individual.
Okay.
Pocket shit.
As he's walking down the stairs, a couple of lights will come on. You find yourself walking downstairs for about 5 minutes.
Oh shit, is he part of Team Eclipse?
Team Underdark.
Oh!
I'm gonna say you reach a long walkway with a with kind of a rickety door at the end of it. He will open the door, and he will say after you.
Hey, with Alma with me, I have the trust that any duplicity or just strangeness will be noticed by Alma's special brand of eyes, and I will walk through. Alma?
Okay. He'll say, all right. Well, he's gonna say, down here is exactly. He was like, in there, you're gonna find something greater than anything I sell in my store. You're gonna hear the door close behind you, and in front of that door, a giant steel door will slam down in front of it.
Congratulations, Linus, you have entered the secret dungeon!
You appear to be in a large cavern.
Is there perhaps markings on the ground that look very similar to that of a gym area?
No, but you seem. I'm about to say you seem. Give me a second. You can either roll me intuition or survival.
I will go with intuition. Because I really keep an eye with that.
All right. You gauge that based on how far down you walked and the location of survival to the geography, you are gauging that you are somewhere underneath Stark Mountains.
Oh. Okay.
This seems to be, I must say, you can tell that this is one of several hidden paths to being underneath Stark Mountains.
Hey, look at that. We ended up in the same place after all.
Well, he's more along the top of the mountains, and you're like, I'm about to say you're about like 100, 200 meters underground. So, but you're not that far away from the town, but you are in like the base of the mountains.
Yeah, one good DBZ punch will just smash him through the mountain. It'll be
yes. Seismic punch.
There you go, seismic toss here.
All right.
But okay. So I'll kind of look around. Oh, this is interesting.
Do you continue? Almost gonna kind of look at you, kind of like this. What'd you get us into? Type look.
Adventure as always, Alma.
Adventure time. Bring all your friends.
Yeah, if the frontier brain is moving along, I will certainly follow.
All right. I must say, as you are, do you continue traveling through this place?
Yep.
Okay. Survival roll to navigate it.
I am going to suck at this survival. Oh, when I say suck, I
Okay.
mean roll slightly higher than what
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
You roll. I must say, as you are traveling, you find yourself traveling for nearly a day. Unsure as to where you are going until eventually you reach an end of the cave and you step out into sunlight.
Gonna freaking be like Celebi's and Elvis.
Um,
Oh, oh, this is a thing.
um, I must say, as you are standing in front of this large, I'll say, there's a series of stairs leading up to a very large chambered vault.
Is there a trial of this, sir?
He's not with you.
Oh shit.
He hasn't been. Remember, he closed the door. Once you walk through,
Oh, he
yeah, he
stepped through and closed. He just closed it.
yeah, he just closed you. He just locked you in there. What awaits you down there is better than anything I have in my store.
And who have I been talking to?
Yourself.
That's why I have a low survival.
It's been 1 hour since I've been on my own. I'm going mad. um, up in the sky, in the blazing sun, you will hear some loud flapping.
Oh,
You will hear some loud flapping as you hear a massive roar. As it, I'll say, as it seems to be descending directly into the sun. You and Weavile seem to have an issue noticing. Alma's eyes kind of go bigger.
well, that's an accomplishment.
Um, as landing in front of the door with a that rumbles the entire area when it lands.
Oh,
Oh hi, Mega Charizard.
It seems to be standing in front of the doorway, looks at the doorway, looks at you, and holds its arms out as it roars towards the sky. Um, you have enough command to realize that it it must say the way that it is approaching this, it is less challenging you and more plans to eliminate you.
ah, I will shift into a a more serious stance.
I'll say, for lack of a better term, you feel killing intent.
Usually, I'm the one challenging the Pokemon. But if you want to turn this around and challenge me, I'm all for that novelty.
You can see like seething rage in its eyes. Something about this Pokemon seems uh off. Not in a bad way, but the way that it's looking at you is almost too capable, too intelligent.
Mhm.
It appear I'll say is giving off the air of intense training, but you do not see a trainer anywhere nearby who has trained it.
Yeah.
Seems to be acting of its own accord. With that, transitioning to Jay as he is working his way along this mountainside. You and Harold have been at this for several days. It has been a arduous journey of stamina and resolve. Can you make me a survival check? I'll say survival or athletics.
Or athletics. Imagine. Athletics is better, but we will see. I was supposed to be a survival focused character. I never actually managed to get. No, survival is way better. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Jesus fucking. Okay.
Holy shit!
Never mind. Okay.
All the numbers.
All right.
It helps that, between the calendar app and something else, I've got a plus 12 to the roll.
Oh, okay.
I mean, even without a 12, it would have been a 22. Okay. Yeah.
I will survive.
Like I was saying, this would have been a problem if you were anyone but Jay. This whole thing it's a breeze. You're just blowing through this with your dedication and determination to stop your brother and hopefully win him back. You ignore such trivialities as gravity and and like gravity and I must say like slick frictionless cliff sides.
Okay.
Somehow managing to dig your fingers into solid smooth granite with but just through the power of rangering.
This is what I imagine. He walks up to like this like sheer cliff face. It's like, "You expect me to climb you?" And then suddenly it inclined form so he can walk.
I mean,
Yeah.
I imagine they're playing some kind of epic Pokemon, like from the 2B Master soundtrack, some kind of epic Pokemon anthem as you're dueling it out with Mega Charizard, and I'm just, Spider-Manning up this rock face.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
I'm doing the was it Mission Impossible 2 opening with Tom Cruise, where he's just up
Yeah.
the rock face just because.
shit.
I'm about to say,
You haven't seen Familiar Zero, have you?
I don't think so.
Damn. Okay, I can't make the reference to Mercenary climbing the like 200-yard cliffs.
His anti-venom
we will.
free ball in the rock face.
This is we're gonna go ahead and say that he's so intensely focused. You know what? That is such a fucking good survival role. It's probably not going to help that much later in actually no, it probably will be helpful. I will say that you learn. I'll say you can. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what I can find.
I'm doing all the work here. I'll just hanging out in the backpack, nomming, yodeling from my backpack.
Dun 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 dun. Cuts the girl eating apples. Because she's the asshole.
All right. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
15, he's just like, yes, conquer the mountain. And I'm doing all of this with a Snorlax in my pocket.
Okay. Okay. All right, Jay. If you spending an action. Not spending an action. I will say, as a free action, you can use your aura to suction cup to wall. You have gained wall climber.
My levitate has evolved into wall climber.
Yeah, that can actually be very useful.
Considering that you're fighting in a volcano, it might be pretty useful if you fall off the side.
No, I'm sorry, wall runner has evolved into wall climber.
All right, you have access to wall climber.
You said that cost me how much?
I'll say you can activate it as a free action.
Nice.
All right. I'll say although you seem like you are having the time of your life, and Harold, Harold sitting on your shoulders, kind of pointing his sword forward like you're some sort of a steed. Um, 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 your companion, your companion Sienna, seems as if she is struggling heavily.
I will use telekinetic to assist Sienna.
I'll say she's making it. She's like,
I'm mainly using it to be the safety rope.
Yeah.
So so she can't doesn't fall and get hurt herself.
Yeah. Currently she is following you guys and is riding on Luxray.
I don't realize Luxray was a mountain goat.
He's mountable. So
But he still has to climb.
Oh yeah. I mean he's actually good at that.
Okay.
It's weird. He has a very good climbing. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. He's basically like a lynx. So yeah. So she's exhausted. So she's like just kind of laying on his back.
Don't worry, almost there.
She's gonna look off into the distance. Despite how far you guys have been going, the volcano looks to be about the same distance as Mount Doom did. So you guys are continuing forward. As you make it right here, You will hear the sound. You will hear the sound of steel, or at least sounds like steel, swishing across your path as a tree branch falls and lands at your feet, like almost blocking your way.
I see Sir Fetched, made it.
Ha! I'll say, he will say, at last. He's like, at least you can hear it, until you can activate the whole thing, but you can hear it. I'll say, all Sienna hears is, fetch, sir, fetch, fetch, fetch. And I'll say, in like the 6 seconds it takes for you to kick it up, is like, fetch, sir, fetch, fetch. I can't believe I found you up here. Ha ha ha.
I was wondering if we were going to see you before we got there.
Oh, you think I would miss such an opportunity? Nay, you shan't escape. You shan't escape our fated battle by throwing yourself into a volcano.
I'm not trying to throw myself into a volcano. I'm trying to enter the final showdown with your former master.
Daring to face him is the same as throwing yourself in a volcano. You shan't do anything without my help.
Well, I mean, I asked you to help before. You weren't interested. You changed your mind?
That was then. You were unproven. Now, you appear to be stronger, as does your friend there. I can feel the bond between you. It is much stronger, but is it strong enough to... he'll do a few fencing moves. Beat me.
I'd like to think so.
You like to have fought last time, yet there was a draw.
Well, as you said, things have changed since then.
They have. I have grown stronger. My battles in these mountains have proven. I've tested my mettle against the beast of the lands. If you cannot defeat me, then you shall go no further, and I shall be the one to vanquish my former master.
Well then,
he'll look at you and he was like, you will either be my final trial before I face him, or I shall follow you. So I shall follow you, Sir J, into battle with your comrade.
All right, let's do this then.
He'll take I can't remember his name from his name from Kenshin. He's gonna kind of pull his arm back, hold the shield in front of him, and then he just thrusts forward towards you. He's like, "Tally ho!" As the screen pauses, as he lunges towards Harold, and Harold lunges towards him, sword drawn back. As Jay looks like he's like, "Wait, I haven't given a command yet."
Fine, I can give commands at the speed of thought.
With Sienna in the background, throwing up off the back of Luxray. Well, vomiting rainbows because she's a girl. So as Harold has his fated part 2 duel against the only Pokemon to actually manage a draw in the entire campaign's history. Actually, yeah, I don't think in any Pokemon game we've had Pokemon fight to a draw.
The closest that we've had a couple where they just agreed to both stop, but I don't know if I count that as a draw.
Yeah, no, I'm about to say that was your battle with Surfetch was like back and forth. Nobody could hit anyone. No,
Like, true draw we've had.
I was like, man, we're too evenly matched. I was like, that panned out so well for storyline purposes, but and it actually felt. I'm about to say it felt amazing because I was like, oh, okay, they do this, they do this. We have perfect counters for each other. Ha 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 ha. And I was like, oh, well then this is good. I appreciate this. So
And next time we'll be doing alternating rounds like we did back in the mansion.
more I'll say more or less because depending on if Lattice dies or not.
Oh, I'm excited.
He doesn't die, he just falls unconscious, and then Charizard takes half his money.
I'll wake up and it'll be Charizard's bondsman.
I'm about to say I did mention killing intent. That was like Charizard plans to roast you.
That's just Charizard. It still didn't manage to never kill anybody.
I'll say now you. I'm gonna say you. Honestly, you probably run more of a risk of getting like jacked for your stuff. If he knocks down if he knocks down Harold, he's probably gonna hold the sword up to your neck and rob you for your gear, so that he can go and fight your brother in your stead. Like, give me all your health potions. I'm gonna need them.
Dude, I got so many health potions. My health potions have health potions.
So you are fighting to see whether you follow him into battle or he follows you.
So my rival battle is with a Surfetched.
Well, it's Harold's rival battle is with a Surfetch.
Oh, okay. So we have to do Harold's rival battle before we can do my rival battle. Gotcha.
Well, yeah, I'm about to say you want a Surfetched, and it was like Harold kind of has a bit of a grudge because he was like, "This is another Pokemon. It's your brother's Pokemon. Your brother's Pokemon thinks that he's better than Harold. He actually part of his Pokemon archetype is actually wielding a sword, and Harold just wields a sword for what he feels is for fun. So Surfetch doesn't really see him as a true swordsman, and Harold takes offense to that. So, yeah, so it's so yeah, this is a Harold. I'll say this is more of a Harold's fated duel right now.
Well, that's great. We'll have we'll have a wonderful trinity of rivals if this pans out. You'll have Harold, Squirtle, and Surfetched. The sword, the shield, and then the one that has both.
There we go. This works out perfectly. But yes, there we go. And with that, we will call it for the night.
Okay.
All right. How do you feel that went?
I think a little rocky at the start, but definitely worked out there by the end. We definitely know what the stakes are. Looks like everybody's gonna have something to do because I was a little worried we were gonna end up with somebody basically sitting out a whole session. But no, with this setup, we'll have the nice alternating going, so everybody will be engaged.
Yeah. Now the goal was to never have anyone like sitting out.
I wasn't sure if you got out like basically like how you did the gym battles, where those were a separate side session.
Oh no. I will say Lattice has a very difficult fight ahead of him.
Well, yeah, I mean that's he decided to go find the optional dungeon, so that's
I must say.
Now he'll potentially have a Mega Charizard. That'll rock.
I would argue that what you are about to do is more difficult than the league.
Wow. This is going to be good.
Actually, no. There's no. This is more difficult than the league. Upside, if you can survive the fight with Charizard, the battles that happen afterwards won't kill you.
I'm looking forward to this.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Outside of that, glad things panned out well. Glad you enjoyed it. I'll say you guys walked away with 3 out of 5 Pokemon.
Yeah, we got all the good ones.
I'll say I was like, man, that Empoleon would have been nice if he didn't already have one.
Yeah.
And then I was looking at like Mamoswine. I was like, Jesus Christ, this motherfucker's beefy as shit. So definitely would have gotten.
Glaceon being only level 49, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm about to say it was the weakest out of all the ones available.
I'll see if I can do anything with training since I had a few days to train it. I might be able to, squeeze some points out.
Well, since you've gotten it, you've had a total of 6 days
5
so far.
Yeah, so I had enough time to do some training on it.
Yeah, you had one day. I'll say you found it at day 4, and then you would have the day you found Regigigas. So that's one day, and then 5 days traveling in the mountains to now. So total of 6 days of training.
Yeah. That was 2 days in the walking through the mountains after we separated.
No, it's been 5 total.
Okay, so I have a little bit more training than to do. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I'm about to say 5.
2 for some reason.
Yeah, no, it's 5. I'll say 5 days.
We were together for 5 days, but I thought after we
Yeah.
separated, it was 2 days.
Yeah, you were together for 5 days, and then it's been 5 more days since you've been traveling. Lattice got into town in 2 days.
Okay, that's the part I get confused.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say
4 days worth of training. Awesome. All right.
yeah. Currently in the timeline, Lattice is 2 days behind you. Well, no, yeah, you're currently 2 days in the future.
Yeah.
Currently Lattice could be dead, and as far as you know, but now, granted, with Lattice, this is a fight that you do not actually need to do one-on-one. You can fight with all your Pokemon.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, no, this is not a one-on-one. This is a fight for survival. Your goal is to not die.
Good, then I can pull out some of the extra tactics.
Yeah. This is a fight, as far as you know, against a wild Pokemon that is not interested. It is not interested in beating you up and leaving you unconscious in the hopes that you leave its home. Consider this one of those encounters that they talk about where people go into the mountains and go missing, that they don't fully elaborate on. And
yeah,
it's just very loosely implied that, like, oh man, these Pokemon are dangerous. It might be hazardous to your health. I'm like, yes, dying is kind of hazardous to your health. I get it. They're kids. You can't say the fact that they're dead. I'll say, but I was like, oh, hey, we sent kids into the ocean with carnivorous shark Pokemon. Shock gas. Some of them didn't make it back.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Okay. So yeah, that should be good. I doubt I'm going to get the same type of luck. I doubt I'm going to get the same type of luck that I got with the first match between Sirfetch'd and Herald. Feel like it's just gonna be like one-sided as fuck, where I'm just like rolling and missing, like beating the shit out of them. It's like our grand battle happens here. It's like fucking ignite. One hit kill.
Harold, use herb stomp.
I use psychic. Dead. It was like fuck. Or worse, the dreaded bounce. All right. Say, in which case I will talk to you all a bit later.
Yep.
Let's see.
Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's. I'm still used to this being on Friday. Yeah, we will talk to you Saturday for Star Wars, probably.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. Are we back? Are we finally back to Star Wars?
Unless somebody gives us a reason to cancel again.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, the story will, at the moment, the emergency side story will finally have progress, and the main story will have progress.
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me. Okay. I will talk to you all a bit later.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Sounds good.
See ya.
And good night, chat.
Yep. Enjoy your sleep. And chat, enjoy your sleep.
Yeah, like chat sleeps.
Well, considering
I can pretend.
point, it might.